You want to find that drive and focus that has you locked in and on fire every single day? My book, The Mirror Motivation, will do it for you. I bought a copy for you. You take care of the shipping. The book is free. Click the link down there. I got you.
DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com, WorkOnMyGame.com. Let's talk about one of the worst habits that I see people having on a day-to-day basis. It's the habit of offering advice to people who did not ask for it. In other words, unsolicited advice. This is something that happens a lot online now because it's so easy for any of us to contact any other person, or at least send something to another person. Who knows if they actually got it, read it, heard it or not, but we can find another person and send some correspondence to that person however we want. And there's a lot of people out there, even though it's so easy to put yourself out there these days, a lot of people still living on the sideline, but they want to offer advice from the bleachers to someone who's out there. And it's not just online, it's also offline. This happens often. There are people who want to give advice. They feel like they have some information that can help another person. And listen, you might be right. You might have some information that can help another person. But the thing is, in life, none of us likes when someone comes to us offering us some information that we didn't ask for, some advice that we did not want, because then they're putting themselves in a position of they think they know more than we know. And if we don't believe that, if we don't agree that they know more than we know, then now you're just annoying. Now you're just a pest. Now you're just somebody that we want to get rid of. Here's the thing with your advice, and an easy litmus test for anybody who's considering, or maybe you already had the bad habit of offering unsolicited advice to other people. First thing is this. It's like a decision tree. When you're thinking of offering advice to a person, the first question you ask yourself, you think you have something that can help them. I don't care if you're thinking of leaving a comment, sending an email, calling somebody, texting them, approaching them and talking to them, however it is you're trying to get in touch. Ask yourself, did this person ask you for your advice? Did this person ask you for your feedback? If the answer is yes, then give it. If the answer is no, then don't give it. Now, I'll give you a disclaimer, because sometimes, and I think this may be the case for anybody who's guilty of this, they think that whatever it is they have to offer is so important, so valuable, that even though they understand logically what I just said, that since the person didn't ask you for advice, you shouldn't be giving it, they have this burning desire to give their advice anyway. So they want to do it anyway. Like, I know that the person didn't ask me for the advice, but I know this could really help them. They really need to hear this. I really need to tell them this thing that I'm going to share with them. Understand this. If you go ahead and violate what I'm telling you right now, and you offer your unsolicited advice to another person and they don't respond to it, then they're giving you a loud and clear signal that they're not interested in what you have to say. And you need to take that signal and be mature enough, smart enough to not do it again. Leave it alone. And here's the other part of this decision tree when it comes to giving advice to other people. Whatever subject you're thinking of giving someone advice on, ask yourself this question. Has anyone ever asked me for my advice on this subject? If the answer is no, then that's another loud and clear message to you that maybe what you know is not what you know. Maybe you don't know as much as you thought you knew, because if you did, why is nobody else asking you for your advice on that subject? Isn't that something that you should consider? Like, man, nobody's ever asked me for my advice on this topic. Why do I feel such a need to offer it to other people? Nobody's asking me for it. Maybe I don't know as much as I thought I knew. Maybe I need to shut the hell up and go find something else to do. Just maybe. Now, this is really about your level of maturity. How mature are you to look at yourself in the mirror and look at the situations that you're in and draw a reasonable, logical conclusion from it? And a lot of people who have this bad habit of offering unsolicited advice, they don't have this level of maturity. That's why they have this problem. And that's why I'm making this video. So if anybody ever sends you unsolicited advice, all you got to do is send them a link to this video. You don't even have to say nothing. Just send them back this link to this video, and they'll know exactly what it is. Work on your game. Dre all day.